Go.
All right, so what I did was, now, first of all, before I go any further, I don't like using these type of connectors. I don't have any watertight connectors, but I need to make this work. So temporarily, I just put these splices in, and I took the gray, like I said, the gray and the red, 'cause I know that's my parking light, and I just drew a wire off of that so I can have power. And I just went into the brown one, which is the ground wire, and I've tested that as the ground wire. That's the top pin here is the ground wire. And I've taken that brown wire, spliced into it to give me a ground. Now when you do this, always use two opposite connectors so that you can't get confused when you go to plug this into the lights and accidentally plug one into the wrong one. So I'm just using this temporarily, and what I'm going to do, even though this is temporary, it's not watertight, I'm going to take this dielectric grease and cover everything in dielectric grease so no water can get in there temporarily until I can get waterproof connectors on here. And I'll do the same here. Once this is plugged in, I'll take the dielectric grease and just coat everything. The whole fitting and everything I'll just coat so that I don't have an issue with shorting and water. So while I did that on that side, on the light side, I took the black and white wire and disconnected them from this pigtail because there is no power there anyway, because the factory plug has no power on that leg. So I've taken these off. Now I'm going to cover these, but temporarily let's just make this work. Now remember, I did these opposites so I don't have to worry about messing this part up. Okay, positive is white. We'll plug that in. Black goes in here. Okay, now this plug plugs up back up into here. So that when I turn the parking lights on, yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, but it'll go in. Okay, so now when I turn the parking lights on, the halo lights should light up. Ready to test it? Turn the parking lights on. Here, look at the front. There you go. Okay, so now the halo ring is lit. I have this little light lit, and I have my parking light on, and that will also act as my blinker. Now, if you don't want that light on the inside, you could just disconnect the leads to this, the white and black lead, block them off if you don't want that white light or that yellow light in the middle, but I like the halos and the blinker on. Now, if you plug this in the way they sent it with the pigtail, look at this light over here, the halos don't come on because there's no power to them. So that's what you have to do. You have to jump into here and provide power to the halos. And like I said, I just took the power from this right here. Brown is the negative, gray and red is the positive. Brought it over here to the halos, and now I have halo lights. And that's the way these things should look from the factory. And there you have it. That's how to jump in and get power to these things. And remember, with these fittings, you can shut the lights off. Take this grease and cover all your joints, or I'll put a link in here where to get the waterproof connectors for here. Okay, so that you don't have to put the grease on. Alright, and that's how to wire these lights up so that everything functions. And the rest of this pigtail should plug directly in and give you the high beams. I've already tested that, and that side works. Alright, that's it. Now, I'm not going to show you how to bolt this in. If you can't figure that out, well, you probably shouldn't even be wiring this thing. Okay? Alright, I'm out.